Hello everyone, Godson here, back doing another video for you guys today. So today I'm here playing some BioMutant. I had a game save, but I'm starting over because I wanted to do it on controller, because I think that might be easier. Mouse and keyboard feels kind of weird to me. I don't normally play everything on a controller, except maybe like driving. But figured I'd do it on this. Hello, grasshopper bug. Hello, furry monstrosity that is about to become me.
Encode your DNA.
The last game I played was a FIP. FIP is still actually pretty strong. But I think this time around I'm gonna try to play melee. Melee and maybe guns. Probably a focus on melee, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and do... So you have strength, you have energy regen, and everything else looks crappy. Oh, you have a bit more luck. Oh no, it's critical chance. Okay, Murgle looks actually pretty interesting. It's got some loot chance, and it's got some critical luck. It's got barter. Don't really care about barter. I mean, I do, but yeah. It's got more vitality, which, I mean, it's nice, but I don't think I actually really need that. I think I'm gonna go with Primal for that crit, or no, it's not crit, that's luck. Maybe I'll go with Dum Dum. Dum Dum, man, that's such a weird name. That one takes bad stuff against all of my Kai and whatnot. Okay. Toggle comms. That one's got good barter though. Think I'm gonna try to play a Murgle. It's either Murgle or Dum Don. Dum Don's got the strength aspect. Yeah, whatever. I'll play Dum Don.
Define your genetic structure.
I want... Looks so ugly. I think that's a good split. Give me a bit more HP and whatnot.
Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style.
My first style?
Pick your main color.
My main color definitely has to be red. Wait, hold on. Can I do black? So we can do white.
Choose
white.
your detail color.
And then...
Pick a class.
Alright,
Mercenary.
Oh wow, like it's like no armor.
Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Sentinel.
Your base armor increased by 10.
Saboteur.
Melee, dual wield skill.
Psy-Freak. Commando. Deadeye. Mercenary.
I want the dual wielding.
Mercenary chosen. That'll work.
We'll give it a try, see what happens. I mean, the worst I just said over and
Here's
you guys never
somebody
see
with
this.
a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Bunny hop. Yep.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
Okay.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm gonna be good
Let me
this
introduce
time.
myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
Oh, they both have ears. I was hoping that that other one would have horns.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
I mean,
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
That I did not think about. I have subtitles, and you guys cannot see subtitles, so give me a second real quick to see if I can kind of make myself a bit smaller, maybe? Slightly better. There we go. Now I'm tiny, but... Alright, so I got 2 light, so I'm
Right
somewhat
is
light.
always right.
Right is always right. Well, if I go left, are you gonna say left is always left?
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and
That's a
the
good
one
note.
that preys on others.
I think I'm literally still in the way of the subtitles. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try this setup. My info should be in the left-hand corner now, and my face and whatnot should be up here in the left-hand corner, top left corner. You guys can't really see my health and whatnot anymore, but you don't really need to see my health, where subtitles are a bit more important, I think, so that people can read and whatnot if they need to. I actually don't know if...
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
That's a good note. It's called a FURRY. Feather flight. Come here, buddy. Okay, I didn't hear that one very well. Nice. Oh, look at that. He's got a bomb on his
Better
back.
make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
This is not the time or the place to end this story. I'm gonna have to turn that dude down. He's gonna annoy me. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, just like narration and whatnot, but I'll probably end up turning the gibberish and the narrator down quite a bit, just because, you know, Normally I prefer to have my camera, this thing, in the lower left-hand corner because it just fits
This time,
better.
it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Sure. I'm going to do a... I can't do some again. Alright. Kaboom. This is gonna have a fight.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Cool. Oh wow, there's one behind me. You guys got loot for me? No? No loot? Yeah, this is way better on my controller. The mouse and keyboard is just very weird. I think this game was made for a controller. More of a controller in mind. Sure, you have, like, other stuff. Like mouse and keyboard, keybinds and whatnot, but it just feels weird. Okay, so... I have katanas. I don't really need the bandage. Energy pack? I don't think we could get an energy pack. It's actually kind of cool.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Hello. Am I out of? Oh, I was out of. Okay.
Scrag them.
Ow. Ow.
You might want to fall back.
When you hurt.
Wow.
Wait, what?
What a relief.
Why am I suddenly unable to do that? Oh, I don't have any. Damn, dude.
Hardly seemed fair.
I know, right? I'm just that
That's a good
badass.
find.
God, dude, that was actually pretty close. I'm not used to melee stuff in games anymore. Hello, more enemy people.
Doom. Carving it up. You've had better days. Finished him off.
That's not nice. They really like slamming you. Trying to figure out why sometimes I can't dodge, even though I think I have energy. Don't know. It's very weird. Come on.
Right in the face. Shot through. Hey there, Crusher.
Well, that's interesting. Oh, I think we save.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and... I think that's gonna be annoying. I mean, I don't think he's gonna stop it from saying stuff like that, the once was and whatnot, while it's being narrated, but still.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I like how I can run on all fours, even though it doesn't actually feel faster.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Ow. Have my loot. You're not gonna give me my loot? Okay. What can I... mutations. Biogenetics. I want that. I'll be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. Figured out how to do something else really cool. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go up this. It's already fought. Can't get my loot from that one thing over there, but yeah, whatever. Okay. I guess. It's not like I can get it anyway. I actually kinda like this little samurai hat that I've got going on. Okay.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
I mean, it's that or die, so I mean, it kind of makes sense, yeah. Okay. Oops.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
My brain had an issue there for a second.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Humans are stupid, so yeah, you're telling me everything I already know, even though it's technically for this little cartoon thing.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
You don't say.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Not really.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
not smart. Actually, it's just elementary. Let's go see who's going pew-pew.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. Gotcha.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Sure, I'll talk to the wheeled one, but I want to get all my loot first. Oh, that guy had 2 things for me. Hello, wheeled one. One that has 1 wheel. Actually, he's 2 wheels.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
What is a
The
Ronin?
legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But he's great. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Do that. Sorry, give me a sec. Okie dokie, we're back. Had to change around some keybinds on my controller.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or NONO, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life.
Potato people's better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
You eat them?
The NONO prefer to hide in glittergrass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it.
Okay. I can ruffle some glitter grass. Yeah, but that's out of date. Because now it's just best before. Gotta admit, this game looks vibrant and pretty. I'm actually surprised that didn't do any damage to me. Okay, let's see if we can...
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
So, one thing that I kind of wish that they did, make the subtitles or the narrator, like, I don't know, make subtitles show up as this dude talks, his little gibberish thing, instead of just... What are you? You look weird. Oh. Yeah, you look like a Hot Pocket. Definitely looks like a Hot Pocket.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else.
Gee, thanks. I probably haven't done anything else in like, what, 5?
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the... Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so... Countless, he'd
20
say.
years?
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world.
What are
But
you?
today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Huh. I think he's like a weasel or something. I actually don't know what he is. He's trying to be like some sort of Elvis Presley impersonator, though. Merge the Nono with the tree. Okay. Where did I put that, potato person? I'm not calling them Nono, they're potato people. Still looks like a DNA strand.
Now that you've seen the Nono, from this day on, one day the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your... You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Is that actually what they're calling it, the Predator family? That seems very... odd.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World
Eater's DNA into overdrive, huh?
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of the road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on He wants you to understand that you'll all...
How can I destroy the World Eaters?
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mecton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. He gave me a weird thing.
You're getting the hang of it.
Am I getting the hang of it? Oh,
Quickest way out is...
Yep, I already kind of figured I'd be using that. Oh, I can't save. That's nice. Yes, level me up. I need to level up, game. No chests or anything down there?
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
I wonder what happens if I just go around and explore. I mean, I don't think the game would actually end. But that'd be kind of interesting if, like, a developer actually did that, put, like, a time limit on something. In one way, it'd be kind of annoying, because you'd have a limitation then, but in another way, it'd actually feel like the world is pressing.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
My rat there needs some or some water. Let's break like that. Okay. Weird. Your fields? Mushy Marshmeyer? What a weird name. Okay. I saved here. Yes. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that.
Must be the World Eater
That's
that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
I just take my hat off and throw it at it and it dies. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, well. I was hoping I'd get something better out of that, but that's okay, I guess.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
It looks weird. Like a panda with peacock feathers.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help, and he's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of...
All I did was talk to him, yet I helped him.
That's a spark of light in you!
Oh, you're annoying. Too much already.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
I got a side point. Okay. I highly doubt I can actually do anything with that. Oh.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Come on, Out of Date. I know you're old, but you gotta tell me so.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Okay.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. So, Jagni might not necessarily be a bad thing to join. I kind of want to join Jagni just because I like their weapons a bit more. I don't really care for, the boomerang.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
That said, I also want to dual wield two-handed weapons, so I want actual, like, dual-wielded katanas. That's an interesting choice. We're going to save again. Gonna go ahead and end this one here, guys. If you enjoyed that episode, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing or ringing the notification bell. If you didn't enjoy it, go ahead and leave a dislike. I hope you guys did enjoy it, though. I hope everyone out there is staying safe, healthy, stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. Hopefully this game is pretty fun. I actually do kind of like Mercenary class. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.